Я хотел слить сейчас всю смолу на утке. Плохо, плохо. Даже половину не снял еще. А вот он вполне себе. Ну, ты нормально сразу чисто ОБС вертит. Попробуй, ты пробовал? А не знаю, ты же меня не слышишь. ОБС-ку переустановить. Сейчас, Санек, я босс-файт пройду и напишу тебе. Блин, это была ошибка сливать ульту. Хотя ладно. Добить его. Так. Здорово.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Не хватает, не успеваю ульту слить. Долго ты будешь еще?
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes.
Зря. Ульту сдал. Да хотя...
silent.
Как будто бы норм. Да давай, карман. Мобилу достать не мог.
Close your eyes to dust. Be silent.
Transfixed. Go claw. Lash attack.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe.
Ну давай.
Night falls.
Блять.
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Ready, steady, go!
Close your eyes. Observe. Be silent.
Так, вроде все. Смолы у меня больше не должно быть. Отлично. Слабая смола. Отлично. Х2. Ага. Крутки получить. Наш город. Попасть.
Add astra. Thank you for completing.
Угу. Угу. Что я хотел дальше? Круточки купить. Бам-бам-бам. 19. Ай, ну, улучшить. Возвысить. Не хватает камушков. Океанит. Задолбим. Тут. Вайбовенько тут у тебя, мистер Океанит.
From our homeland.
or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Я до вас не достаю, тупые рыбы. О, рыбы, птицы.
Close your eyes.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Так,
Everlasting as the moon.
закумартесь. Кто меня долбит? Краб!
Overruled.
Живучий такой. Давай.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape. One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors. Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
О май гад, только не это.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Laid bare. Witness my rise.
We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask?
Ну, мне как раз
As long
мало
as
дали.
rain falls and rivers flow.
На 2 раза хватит, чтобы залутать наградку. Water.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa.
Ты глаз у тебя такой
Coveting the
веселый.
shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Are you quite finished?
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors. Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Overruled. Everlasting as the moon.
Ой, выжили.
Transfixed.
Observe.
We seek but a small haven of tranquil waters. Is that so much?
Все, последнюю смолу трачу. Так, госпожа Айно. Возвысить не хватает вот этих. Создать один. А купить нельзя нигде это дело.
As rain falls and
Ну,
rivers
тогда до завтра.
water.
Не буду я сейчас это тратить. Смогу, вдруг она мне потом пригодится. А у меня не будет. В принципе, это не особо-то и срочное дело. Так, а мне тут надо будет колесики? Да, колесики тратить лучше не надо. Таланты. Давай. Нет, погоди. Совет. Надо создать. Блять. Ладно, пусть остается тут, пока ничего не буду тратить. Так, ну что, галопом по Европам, поехали по сюжетам. Правильно, правильно. Что я буду, да? Я ж вчера не допроходил. На чем я вчера остановился? За Коломбину я вышел.
Like I thought. No more paths back to but how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. They can just materialize out of thin air.
Красиво. Опа!
Is that the ray here of Solari?
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no...
I find that a little difficult to believe.
The way you used my own power against me was... And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this spit...
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. When I first got here, I was filled with how I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart, but to no avail. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived.
Are you the source of the abyssal?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here, but there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to...
Tried to?
Yes. Because after that, the worlds...
What do you...
The voices in my head, and then...
Her?
The Lindis.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of the Lindis.
More precisely, I saw her after-image. I'm sure... Anyway. Why have you come here?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon... What?
You'd like to know how I know? The one who resurrected me said so. Dottore. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. Also that he could resurrect. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were all...
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nodcry.
Moon Goddess?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it.
Ну да. Мне тоже, но я не могу вспомнить кого. Какой-то персонаж тоже был. Причем я даже не могу вспомнить откуда. Игры, фильмы там.
But this is the only thing
What do you want?
I'd like you to take.
So, Lindis,
Yes. I can sense that some part of her soul.
why don't you go and speak to her?
I can't. I don't know why, but all I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. In return, I will clear the... No, not in return. Yeah. Well, I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I think...
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it.
Is it okay if I give her the...
Yeah.
Like the part where you were like...
Love demands honesty. We hid too much from each other. But...
Вообще, Лунный Мститель крутой персонаж. Типа, у него способности крутые. Он выглядит круто. Единственное, у него лор. Да и лор у него тоже крутой. Он единственное говноед.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you, he said that you betrayed him. But he also felt great remorse.
Why? Tell me.
Because... if he...
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but...
Дубасится. Парняга. Двигайтесь вперед, а где он? Все, я не могу, да, Нил?
The abyss is no longer obstructing my path.
А вон и Талиндис, кстати говоря.
Is that the Lindis? She wasn't far off at all. Hello, Miss the Lindis.
Who are you? How do
You can call me Columbina.
Reverie? My Reverie? Is he well?
He's...
Better than he was, huh?
Others have had a rough time on his account too. In many cases. And I'm not just talking about the children of the...
So, things got worse.
Are you sure you wish...
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. I can... Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own end. But in the end, he came to regret his mistake. Beyond that, he did not, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina. I just...
It's all right. Well, that's everything from me.
Wait. Time flows backwards here.
I know. I intend to reach the end.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you...
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? And it's not just me, it's this whole place. I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet I jumped right in here without hesitating. Only to thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. I used to be a researcher at the Universe. Revier was one of the Venster King's retainers. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day. It was only after meeting the prince that the Venster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. That I couldn't kill the Venster King himself, so I had to find another way to save
Озвучка
Revier.
поменялась.
That's why I'm sure it was a futile endeavor. But the
Теперь
abyss
обратно стало
probably
нормально.
enhances the basest human desires. So but I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust against the whole I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it.
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy based on my past research and my observations since coming here? I can share what I've learned and help you understand. I think you just might. Now, I know you will be. Also, I've been speculating about the documentation was scanned, but from what I know of the legend, I have no way of verifying any of it by this point. But if it's true, you
Understood.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this realm of everlasting about Rayrear, I'm so sorry.
It wasn't your.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other. Neither of us ever told the truth, but enough about that. I wish you a safe journey. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rayrear, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
Тут он на Кирилла похож. Кирилловки, Кузниковки. Но я не думаю, что его писали с Кирилла, когда персонажа создавали,
How
поэтому...
long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even everything's getting blurry. Have you come?
So, how exactly did the moons just disappear? Shouldn't it be a little harder to get rid of major creations like moons?
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame.
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that... You're right!
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two generations?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected...
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how.
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or... But at least... Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real... And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but...
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone.
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because...
So... she's more than just a...
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the... Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that the moment I came anyway. As for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it constantly. I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem is... Computing power? You mean, you need more energy? No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data to get through that the whole process...
That's a tricky problem.
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. But I don't know how he did it. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this... Well, no, the design bureau's above as well.
Без репорт. Это
Couldn't have made this
вообще...
harder for me if he... Oh, what do we do then? You don't get it. And I need accurate results, not fake prophecies. Where the heck am I gonna find the computing power for that? Ahem. Anyway, time...
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember...
Что это было, типа, вали или чё?
Is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Let's go somewhere a little... You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah. She mentioned...
Things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread the word. From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he'll easily devour everything eventually. The first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my record... He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, but creating games and setting rules. Gods do that as a matter of... Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. They're better off focusing on defense and hoping they can fend off any threats that spill out from Notcry. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she will come. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from descending into chaos. So on the bright side, even if Notcry is doomed...
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to...
There's a word for people who refuse...
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. And probably battles are fleeting. But the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born... I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but... Dottore said something similar to me.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't...
С какого точно момента я тебе не скажу, но периодически она и сама не всегда разговаривает. Даже вот в сюжетке в нынешней. Иногда она молчит просто, и ты кликаешь варианты диалогов, а иногда она прям разговаривает.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal, I think you might feel...
That's true. Dottore is about to be... Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who, in as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though.
So,
I'll get to that. First,
just like Paimon said,
how much do you trust? This is a serious question.
although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values and she's helped us a lot. I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her. It can be solved.
How much? If I can afford it.
Sometimes your heroism. Come on. Let's go talk to her.
Let's go tap her. Меня что, в мир просто пустили? Нет. У меня как бы вроде бы все доступно, а вроде бы и нет. Можно зато оценить прикольную карту. Ни хрена себе он тут. Эксперименты проводит. Так, сейчас приду. Смотри-ка, в этом режиме доступно только ну, базовые вещи по типу инвентаря, там, да, персонажи, смена отряда. И внезапно крутки надо крутить в любом режиме.
Miss Androne, traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too. She was just helping them sort through their thing. That was fast. The call only...
Well, you said it was urgent. So...
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions.
I see. If I might ask, what is the end goal for the modified formula you'll be using?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world.
Что, слышно, что
But
ли?
I've run into some teething issues since trying to implement Renee's theory of the four orthants.
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power is the real issue.
About that, it's been
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. She found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
СМР продолжается. Да, блин, чё, прям слышно? Да, блядь. Чё я мозга ебу? Я же вот так могу сделать. Ну в любом случае слышно. Всем привет, дорогие друзья. Сегодня у нас АСМР.
Wow! That guy! Seems like all that time studying at the...
But where is he?
Come with me.
Hat guy?
Hat Guy!
No respect. Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. I presume this has something to...
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so
Прям
hysterically
бачишь.
to
Да,
everything?
вроде как обычно.
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to...
Oh, please. It doesn't take...
Where does a mere student get that?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So...
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information.
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can...
You should be able to tell that...
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have... Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them saw...
You.
The Traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to... It was built using wood from a silver white tree.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely.
I can put two and two together, yes.
I won't lie to you. This has never been done before. I cannot...
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk the...
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in... This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch. It certainly
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try...
I think I know why you called us here now.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you...
He will have our...
Aw, Hat guy.
On a more positive note, things are progressing...
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. But in the end, it turns out the core... Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? I have already experienced both a past life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human.
Sanjuni will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all...
That's right. And I'll protect you.
Интересное кино. Сохранение. В онлайн-игре, кстати. Так, наконец-то. Лунная богиня.
Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon.
Богиня радужной луны.
Oh, goodness. You recognize me?
Columbina. Columbina hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia.
It was...
Friends.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Oh, it's all right. You could say we were
Красивая, да,
prepared.
какая?
I can't even remember how long my sisters and I have been. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you doing all right? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
Он они, малыхи стоят.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters, I'm back. And look who I've brought with me.
Ту-ту-ту. Это канон.
It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The pleasure is all...
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelene. This is Arya, the goddess of the... And this is Canon, goddess of the Frost Moon.
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for...
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Colin.
Could you tell me where... Please.
This is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung...
What?
You're...
No, I'm back, please.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant...
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens.
The great ruler of
the heavenly principle.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not... We coexisted in peace. They were like a...
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest...
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order... All right. Canon and I wanted to know.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their...
Only this was far...
Right. Their rules brought order. But the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those... I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still... Too many lives were...
The ancestors of the Frost Scions were some...
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King...
And so began the war.
So, that's the name...
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won. Although... And the world's original master.
And what of the moons?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of...
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been the eternal and iridescent moons.
So death finally came for us.
Sonnet.
But... you're still...
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but...
Then
we shall disappear.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner.
All the more reason not to spend this time in regret. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help. Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
Ну это канон прям. Или она как фотоаппарат Canon.
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential. Secondary process? Scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about them? I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to them? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moon... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living... Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, why? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power. Opening the moon, it would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to...
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that return...
So you're saying, if she could return...
Yes. She certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might... This could also explain why Luanatar is always by the travelers...
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, the question is...
Hello? Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Teyvat's sky.
Truly amazing.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
Лоунатар это и есть часть Колумбины.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you...
Have you?
Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no...
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges.
In that case, have you tried you?
Sorry?
There are passages through which you can make small-scale or am I the only one who can use those passages?
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moon's... But there is no difference in the elemental energy.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki?
Okay.
Isn't that just Your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry.
How curious. This
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it
This is so strange.
Columbina, you're looking for
Yes.
If you mean...
This sounds The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess would be a very painful process.
I know.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our... Needlin constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
Интересно, а им надо там жрать, ссать, срать, спать? А болеют они там? У них там болячки есть какие-нибудь?
What if...
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure it?
Columbina?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think You don't think she'd write it
Seems Columbina may not talk a lot, but
Let's review what... This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Rahir. She knows our personalities. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long... Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples... What if Columbina left Luanatar? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past...
Oh, yeah!
Nefer, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rarir's past in Conria was already enough of a strength. It'll surely... But it's our only chance. This is...
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago.
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you.
Хорошенькая.
Earlier than either of us. I need to know you'll honor our agreement, Yehuda. Promise me.
Are you sure you...
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with...
Then at least, and if you really do lose your sight...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you...
As if I could ever skip.
All right, enough chit-chat.
Ту-ту-ту. Неожиданный поворот событий приняли.
Well done.
Good. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it.
Хули они стоят так разрозненно. Первая моя любимая красивая девочка пойдет.
Have you decided what to do? I hope it's not too dangerous. Come on, let's go.
It seems you have reached a decision.
Вторая моя малышка.
I'm all ears.
Третья моя малышка.
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us, how do you plan to leave this place?
Это выглядит так, как будто бы Морозная Луна самая крутецкая из них трех.
I intend to die here, in this moment.
What?
What are you saying? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left?
No.
Come again?
They will find my message.
I'm not
It's quite simple. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, when the time comes, I believe that she can serve
just as gravity.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, in a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind.
But how do you just leave your soul here?
Махаруша, все возможно.
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I did. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul...
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when...
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight, and that power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future.
Так, вот почему она резонирует с этими, с цветами, когда у нее настроение-то меняется и прочее. Кувяки это и есть, по сути, получается, ее сила, как я понимаю.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but you, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked along and don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Это так мило.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Now, I finally get to be the big sis.
Sonnet.
Ну, вот это самое классное. Строго, нельзя так делать. Вы все глупы.
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours.
Oh, no, please. I was just... You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. For the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the if your plan can save them, and save not cry. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Cannon.
Фотоаппарат.
Still,
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Опа.
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal.
There was a time I wished to hide my feelings.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the... Promise me this, Columbina. I'm sure that you know this already, but...
Так она специально закрыла.
Give me your hand, Columbina.
Хо-хо-хо. No.
Arya, sonnet.
Okay. All right.
Alright. Alright. Let's go.
We once were the songs sung for eternity, But now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now
we were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now
we are souls awaiting the sun.
Какие же они крутые все-таки, они мне нравятся. Но вот это больше всех. Силы исчезают. Теперь они простые девахи. Татухи. Так вот как татухи сводят.
Yes. We have from this moment on. She is the Tri-Lune Goddess. The one and only moon goddess of
Музыка какая-то вокруг нее. Эффекты, как будто я смотрю рекламу там 2000-х, когда там PSP показывали, PlayStation 2, вот, или игры там. Тони Хоук Pro Skater 2. Очень высокополигональные цветочки.
Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our disappearance will still take place.
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every...
We have one final request, Columbia. Could you use the Three Moons' power? Now that we have lost our powers, it's just...
Of course.
Кого к ним прийти можно?
Sonnet, don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister.
I'm okay. I'm not
It looks like... this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
Ту-ту-ту. Так она теперь божество? Ха-ха! О май гад! Что у меня тут на голове?
And now, it's time for me to bid farewell. May it become the moonlight. So this is why Notcry was not always
Потому что это и есть кувяки.
It only appeared after I poured my
Ну,
body out upon
ну,
the sand.
о чем я и
Only this
толкую.
land. Kuvaki responds to me because... And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact,
Ну?
that very soul. Oh, power Tri-Lune, eternal moonlight.
Кстати, мы эту песню слушали сейчас перед стримом.
I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
Прямо этот, забыл, как называется локация в Варкрафте. Феи где живут? Локации. Вов. Shadowlands. Арденвельд. Вот как он называется. Интересный. Вот это намудрили, да, вообще?
Boss! That was crazy! Were we even allowed to see that? Can you still...
I see two things.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss La...
Surely you jest, Mr. Flint.
Ага, кокетничает.
I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the there is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth.
But she chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes, despite being separated by time and space,
We still don't even know if she's okay right now.
We'll get you back somehow.
Так вот она, ваша Колумбина сейчас.
Well, based on the information we now have...
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation with Dottore. The civilian population has been moved to safety.
Miss Androne, how are the calculations?
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though. Can't have Hatman.
There's still a long road
Парень в
ahead.
шляпе. Так у него ж получается не полная сила, у него просто светочи, которые часть силы дают. Ну да, он сильный, но сейчас Колумбина пизды ему даст.
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get moving.
There's just never enough time, is there? All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Я на фон врубил. Здорово. Я мало тут разговариваю, но я тут делаю квест некий. Я сейчас это говорю, вот оно что. У меня сейчас опять вот так, как этот стикер вот была голова. Когда я узнал про Колумбину, про трехлунную, про силу, там, когда они ей передали то, что Кувяки это и есть на самом деле Колумбина. Я высказал это предположение, потом оно подтвердилось через минут 5. Короче, круто.
But I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're complete?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexen Circle.
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just
Oh gosh, really?
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. At least in Mondstadt, you can cry for help from a cliff top and actually stand a chance of summoning Barbados himself. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off...
Oh, you think so? Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past, but...
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here.
Well, that has less...
Of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build... Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottore is constantly expanding his territory. First it was his lab, then the design bureau, and now this. It's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nagrai. Rather, our goal, if Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct, well, at the anyway, her calculations suggest that our best hope for victory lies in Miss Columbina's. It's up to us to slow Dottore's advance.
Are you asking me to help you with Bill?
No. I'd like you to... When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You were an angel once?
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during our three-way talks?
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy to agree to the
You're cashing in on this money?
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might not get another chance.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea to tell the truth. Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all.
А нам нельзя рассказать?
Wow. Yeah. This is great. Seriously, thank you.
It's been many long years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity. Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition. Go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destination.
Не-не-не-не.
Ah, you're here. Sandroni! Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first. Hey! Whatever. Wow! This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right.
What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo communication?
You're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind. Whatever. We'll be here all day if I start trying to explain it. I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need to use the Dodo communication. There. Now you can check in on.
Wow! Look at that! You're amazing,
10%.
Sandroni.
About time you recognize. Anyway, that's all from me. You should check on the that might sound harsh to you, but close supervision is a common. I'm kind of stuck here while the formula is running, so I need you to be my
Угу. Давай по очереди.
Thankfully, Miss Nicole has come to our aid. Nasha Town is now
Golden Flame. Yes, that's Nicole's power. Based on the latest message from Grandmaster Varka, the situation should be more stable with her assistance. Everyone.
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there, you two.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, as Dotori's energy field expands, it's creeping
We fought side by side many times before. I believe this time will be no difference.
Так, с вами все понятно. Давай. Снимай с меня трусы.
Paimon. Fairly well, if I do. To be honest, I am not usually fond of exercising my full strength. For one thing, it's hardly conducive to
Я вот не могу
maintaining a low
единственное, что с Кириллом
profile.
понять.
Besides, I believe one should have the right to choose when to show their hand.
Я что-то протупил этот момент. Я помню, когда я проходил в сентябре первую сюжетку, там первые 2 главы, что ли, на крае. Что-то было про то, что Кирилл, то ли он на самом деле лампа, и там его душа в лампе заключена, или что-то такое, что он на самом деле, типа, не так выглядит. Я что-то путаю. Вообще, что за лампа? Она что-то важное там играла в сюжете. Он Альвы, я знаю. Вот он говорит, помешает моей маскировке, вы понимаете. Я и говорю, что-то с ним же станет, наверное.
I am conserving my strength until the moment of battle is
Seeing you get into the zone like this really puts Paimon at ease.
I consider it an honor to have your trust. Rest well. I look forward to seeing you.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you...
You always address me in the strangest ways. Lady.
Yes, and?
Not as such. It's...
Uh-huh. That's my name.
The point is I don't...
Meaning what?
That... Maybe we're on...
Is that how you see?
Never! Wilma!
Paimon, traveler.
Just swinging by to check in on you.
Don't worry about me.
And I give my all. Ah, yes. Hold on. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome. You'll have your work cut out for you in this battle against...
Paimon will keep an eye on her.
I'm glad to hear it. Take good care of yourself, too, Paimon.
Sure thing.
Угу. Напрягся, бестерчат. У нас гости, приспешники доктора.
Here they come.
Take your positions. Let's begin. I'm at the ready.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust.
Another one.
Be silent. Do not hear.
Куда вы лезете?
Forest, protect us with one heart. It all adds up. These creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this group.
Excuse me?
Leave this.
Ну, сейчас игра багнула, там было 2 нефер.
Witness my great undertaking. The story has only just begun. Thunder! That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go,
Bombs away! Water!
Close your eyes. People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light.
The deception ends here. It all falls into place.
Здравствуйте, молодчик.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the and so, we are no longer on the same level.
Yeah.
But you are, and in any case, it is only right that before.
Так, к стенам. О! Я думал, это место с начала игры, которое... Я вот до сих пор не могу понять, что тут...
Some results of battle. Observe. Night dolls. Be silent. Be shut up.
Базар.
Steady now.
Ага.
Observe. Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe.
Guys, it all adds up.
Like an ant in my paw.
А почему Кирилла именно схватил?
I've been moved inside another space, and it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like the Torre intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
You barely managed to touch my level.
It all adds up. Seek within. No more lies. All the frosting in the halls. Can't hide the truth. Leave this. No more lies.
Did you honestly think
the deception ends here?
Wipe out! Water jet!
Вообще, кстати, босс-файт неплохой в целом, очень проработанный для геншина, необычный там.
Tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
Лауму забирает.
Looks like the Torre has opted for a
Мне что надо вот в этом измерении делать? Прятаться от луча?
but we will not allow them to triumph.
Или бить вот этого утырка?
I shall pray for our victory.
А, всё.
Leave this place.
To me.
Can't hide the truth.
Охренеть, у Нефер дамаг с лунной бутонизацией больше, чем у Кирилла.
Keep it up. I'm still reverse.
Seek within. No more lies.
Keep it up. Did you honestly think that would hit me?
No more lies.
Be annihilated. That which cannot stand against me.
Теперь Нефер разделяет.
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version of the space Columbina got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, Dottore.
Меня убьет сейчас. Все, продержался.
My
Чуть не
apologies. I
убил
had
меня.
not intended to take your team. You have a choice. Obey, and I can release them. An excellent deal, if you ask me.
А почему у меня Гидра персонаж? У меня же путешественница Дендер перс. Сказано же, оставайтесь на месте, я остался. Охренеть. Он тут как
I'm aware
пробный.
you've been
Кто
working on some
пробный? Этот?
tricks to surprise me with,
Нефер?
but it appears that none of them have come to fruition. My guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. But then,
АГГ.
where is Centrum? Or are you trying to buy time? I always found their friendship to be a curious phenomenon. Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. But then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further. It's such a pity. I could have had a sister.
You're not fit to be
That I can't. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same tired old drop. And then there's you. You had every but I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count 1, 2, 3.
Быстрее можно заряжать вот эту дичь? Опа.
Sandrone, what a pleasant surprise.
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself,
Sandrone.
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the...
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance. And you've used you... I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. Since you've taken the trouble of
А, я думал, дадут за Сандрону поиграть. Жалко пацана металлического. Ай! Жалко, жалко.
Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me.
Сейчас пойман. А я не смотрел Санек Блича, я не шарю. Варка! Должен защитить.
Oh, how unexpected. Sandra.
Я, ты чё делаешь?
Comrade.
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore. No!
And now, you have failed. Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to pieces. However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death... Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, I have to admire now. My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority I wield. What is stopping you from embracing a new world of endless possibilities?
был прерван.
Not in the mood to talk? I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Sandrone was always, objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted and even optimized, but her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to monitor or run the formula for her, but regrettably...
Так она и допустила, наверное. Па-па-пам.
Dottore. Maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised you when she escaped, and I think Sandrone would surprise.
Shame.
You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you...
It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
Буквально достать Луну с неба. Так это настоящая Луна, да, морозная, оставшаяся?
Will never be yours.
Нифига себе, вы
Turn my
бесстрашны.
body into moonlight and pour it over Not Cry. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally...
Да.
It's been too long. I'm back.
Только она-то настоящая, а он-то подделка.
Stay focused on the battle, Traveler.
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, you're quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long you can struggle before you drown.
Watch out, Columbina! He can manipulate space itself!
I know. We'll strike together.
Did you honestly?
замерзла. Так, ваш чего строится геймплей за Колумбину? А, башка чешется. Так она... Почему Дендра получается урон, если она... Если она... Забыл, как называется этот водный элемент.
I grant you the new moon's blessing. The new moon shines upon you.
I am growing weary.
It's over, Dottore! Time to pay for your heinous crime!
No longer must the world cower in the cold night.
Our future is not yours to command!
Let the moonlight dispel the darkness.
Такое чувство, будто бы я должен ультовать, когда он пытается это, вернуть время назад. Я умер, а меня резали. Как же ты достал?
Willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
Я напоминаю, у нас еще 3 незадействованных лица есть. Здорово, друзья!
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment.
That will never happen.
Я просрал КТЕ. Я не... Во-первых, забыл, да, во-вторых, я не думал, что оно это сейчас будет. Меня не предупредили, у меня рук даже на клаве не было.
Today, the moon lights up this world once more.
This loathsome world.
Я вот типа что, взорвало или что?
No, this world is our home.
Бомбануло. Да? Я думал, ее сейчас резнут.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
What are you drawing?
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before, doesn't it? Also...
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all.
Extra, extra! Get the latest Nasha post-disaster report! Nasha Town reborn beneath a new moon! The voyage begins today! The future looks bright thanks to the League. Want a cop?
I knew things would be... They say a new moon goddess has been born. A new moon goddess?
I guess so. I'm not too clued up on the detail. Hey, since we've come all...
Are you a convert now?
Or... Oh, come on. What does it matter? After everything we've all just been through?
Come on! We gotta get there early, or the—
Shh, keep it down. Why is it so noisy outside? It's okay. Paimon was pretty much awake anyway. What about you? Did you rest still winding down from everything that's happened? Or are you wondering how our friends are doing? Or is it about what Dotori said? Okay, if you say so. What we just went through was a lot. It's Luanatar disappeared after Columbina came back. Still, Paimon kind of misses Luanatar. Anyway, you did great. So did Paimon. We all worked our butts off.
Да я тоже. Ладно, тут иногда бывают варианты ответов, которые следующую строчку меняют. Там, например, такой-то ответ или такой. Строчка меняется следующего персонажа, ну, как который тебе отвечает. Но в целом история та же самая. Это хотя бы какое-то разнообразие. Но когда один ответ дополняет другой, то есть второй является продолжением первого, ну это полный бред. Зачем? И зачем вот мне сейчас давать... А, ну чтобы не озвучивать только, если...
Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon was.
Мне сказали.
She was worried sick about you. Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need to...
Не надо опустошать мою заначку, у меня не так уж и много денег.
Okay. Paimon's full now.
Huh? Hey there, Traveler and Paimon! Good morning!
Morning, Yehuda! Here for some breakfast.
Oh, I've already eaten.
Ты знаешь, в каких и где?
Some water.
И на что?
Careful there, You should probably be saying that to Aino. She's the baby of the group, if anyone.
True. You know, I'm surprised that all these competing groups are actually coming together to try to solve things together. Definitely a first for Nodcry.
Ага.
Well,
второе?
like a region-wide calamity to bring people together.
Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly...
Really?
Probably 'cause even though unity sounds like a pretty far-fetched idea, the benefits it would bring make it worth a shot. I think things will work out, though. I swear.
Paimon's with you on that one. And it seems like...
All right. Everyone's been rebuilding these last 2 weeks. Life's slowly returning back to normal. Which means my workload's probably gonna shoot.
Это сюжетное задание, вроде там тупо теперь проходишь 10 минут. А я слышал, кстати, да, об этом, где-то видел.
There's still some time before the ceremony begins, you know.
Yeah, we were gonna take a stroll around the square.
Sounds good.
Please accept today's boon.
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her?
Hello there. Would you like a feast of the moon, along with some snacks of the day?
So, what's new, Anefa? And I know too? What are you talking about, Paimon?
In the wake of the disaster, it's all hands on deck. At times like these, the smallest good deed can inspire.
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to make that a reality. In true Kamkake crab shop style! Inefa! Did you hear that? The traveler said I did.
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can resist eating today's...
No! Well, that proposal got shot down quickly.
Ну да. Кайф.
I need something to get me through the hard time. Mom!
Ну, не знаю, я, наверное,
Yes,
не дошел
dear.
что
Go
до этого
right
момента.
Excuse me. Could I... She helped us get safely out of Notcry, and...
Of course she is! And since...
but you stole my snacks, though. Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center?
Thank you!
Aren't you the better pick for this job, Flint's?
You underestimate.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nashi Town. I don't know.
All in good time. Socializing is a step-by-step journey.
But you're much further ahead on that road, aren't you?
You're not seeing the full picture. You know the truth now. There is no question about it. The Lightkeepers need a representative in the League. Someone who is...
You say it like you wouldn't make the cut.
Мне он тоже не интересен. Мне что-то на него прям насрать.
I am most flattered that you think I... Sigh a little less, Master Ilua, and have more faith in yourself. That is precisely why
это я,
Nikita
кстати.
felt safe.
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than manage to wrangle anything out of you in a discussion.
Кстати, да, что-то внимания даже не обратил. Но он как будто бы он там голый. Вот тут вот.
Whatever. I'll take the job.
Видишь, он.
By the way, who else is part of this?
Oh, it's... I'm sure you will find speaking with them to...
If you say so. I've never done this work before, but I'll do it. Not only is it our duty as Lightkeepers, but because I want to...
An admirable attitude to take.
Я тебе говорю.
Beacons are lit, Ilua.
Ты сейчас
We are
вот,
but
вот
one
так
step
вот
away from breaking through the
выглядишь.
blizzard. We have the chance to band together and build our shared homeland into an Elysium.
Yeah.
Quite a few familiar faces have arrived.
Чё, сфоткать вас? Сфоткались уже.
Wow! Everyone's here!
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so let me just say, well, great, but not perfect. I'm starting to lose my mind from boredom.
I'm sure you had a...
Wait, how'd you find out?
I'm sure you...
Yeah, you could say that again. Every time I get... Honestly, once things are wrapped up...
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just...
You're taking this...
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how...
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself later down the line.
Mr. Vodka, are you forgetting that I'm not a knight?
I can knight you.
Is he joking?
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League, and to have this opportunity to speak to you all in my capacity,
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage by the real big shots?
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday,
Какой-то он
and
это,
having learned
слышишь?
from them the importance of unity and
Пиздострадалец.
cooperation.
Недуги этот.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh, looks like Aino's off in Dreamland already. Wait.
Come on.
Nodcry is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future, may we
Looks like we'll have more opportunities to visit each other.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how fleet of foot. Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the curatorium to act as your...
It'll be all right. I'll just check your schedule with Yehuda well in advance.
You... So giving my...
I thought you'd approve. Aren't you forever
That's a bold statement.
Our Columbina's return has brought joy to all who care about her. As for the Frost Moon Scions, it is up to us to make our home a more livable place. Joining the League is one of the steps.
I like the word try. It's nice and non-committal. I'm just not as optimistic. The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that they have a... But Nodcry's a big place, with all kinds of people. Most of them don't...
Well, unless... the Curatorium of Secret.
For now, yes. And that won't...
What would make it worth your while?
Getting out more than I put in. Right now, I'd barely break even. But I'll grant that it's a good start for Nodcry.
Then maybe it's worth it.
All right. You can stop now. I'd join...
Hey, you two! Congrats on all your hard...
Nefer was trying to dissuade me from adding to her employee...
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are always the most interesting. Would you two care to join me for some tea before heading to...
Nicole? Wait.
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. If it's any consolation, let me say that how things appear on the surface is a... Perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the fact... No, or...
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time being. Just think of this as a general check-in to make sure this communication system is still run...
You could have just said so. Still, the best friendships are built through faith. It's never gonna stop being weird having tea with you when you're not there.
All right, fair point.
Yeah. Any updates?
Alice just informed me that they had their work cut out for them. And now everyone's thoroughly exhausted. The disruption caused by this disaster has made Tevat easier to detect from the outside. She plans to wait for things to stabilize, then reschedule. As for me, I agree with Hat Guy's perspective. This is a time when many new variables.
Я единственное не могу понять, так чё, Колумбина все-таки, ну так она вернулась? Она чё, вернула Луну, что ли? Последнюю. В Тейват. Настоящий теперь, да?
We have to remain vigilant and ensure that the embers of chaos are... I did notice that the energy in Nodcry changed somewhat after the War of Funerary Flame. But since it... It looks like I'll have to examine the connect. Just doing my duty. Of course. To give you the full picture, I'd have to... Never mind. Paimon's right. Showing off my knowledge would be much more satisfying in person. By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexen Circle, yes? I'm not trying to claim... They're quite similar to the protective talisman that Alice gave Dory, but with some very special enhancements.
Oh! So that...
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make sure they were invisible to his eyes. I'm so happy they came in handy. Still, not fishing for gratitude, by the way. I just want you to be... Anyway, I'll contact you if anything else crops up. Oh, my angelic instincts are totally... You should head to the docks next. Your friends are about to board their ship home.
Кстати, Вышел, где он? Вышел, Санек, наигрался. Че я бежать буду? О, живой, подлюка.
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy. Are you heading back?
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's—
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr. Hat Guy.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that regardless, you have been a significant help.
I didn't— Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula.
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in—
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore. But this— She always worked like that.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me. She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to the Fontaine Research. She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to
Они
me.
её резнут.
I've decided to take them. However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver it to your residence at the flagship. No, I was specifically warned. This is her last wish, and I will abide by it. I can only hope so. But none of us here— I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. As promised, she spent a long time with Sandrone's body. Sandrone's passing has left a great wound, but Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort. She never used to act like this. Clearly, after these recent events, the Tsaritsa has revoked the Pale Star Edict. Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore. I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. I hope that from now on, Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is— my ship is Traveler, Paimon.
What are you still bumming around for? I thought today was the day you'd agree with her to go find— You're afraid you won't like the— What?
Don't say that!
Fair point. But I'd say they say blood's thicker than water. I know how much you need your family back. More than you— No matter what the truth turns out to be, they will stick, but finding the truth is important. But at least, that's the life lesson I've learned from my experience. What? Now that Dottore's dead, maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need— You should continue with your journey, as you've always done.
Залутать надо.
So, what should we do now? If you want to explore a bit more to steady those nerves, Paimon's game. After all, when Columbina said she knew where your ship was hidden, it hasn't been all that long since we were last apart, sure, but with Columbina there, ain't no biggie. Paimon's sure you'd prefer to digest the new— But, no matter what you see, just know you can share it with Paimon. Of course, as long as it's not super private. If you can't make sense of something, let's give it some thought together. And even if we both can't figure it out, Paimon can at least treat you to a nice meal. Glad to hear it. Feel better now? Alrighty. Columbina, we're here! Can't quite believe we're meeting out here. Wake up!
Well, you're still welcome to— It's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. The older generation are still timid around me. They don't dare get too close. And they bow their heads when, but things are much better with the children. Hopefully, by the time the next moon prayer night comes around, I can enjoy the festival with them as myself, without having to pretend that I'm only—
You'll do fine, Columbina. Paimon,
You really think so? When we've—
we were just starting out then, come on!
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great.
Блять, время, час ночи уже. О!
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then. Are you ready?
Ether. What happened? It's time to learn the truth. I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this—
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? But while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that the story of the time before I was born was in fact the story of my distant future. But when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned—
So you—
Yes, your spaceship. All this time, the great ruler of the—
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is incompatible. Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? Maybe I should have waited until you were on the moon. With no chance.
That would have been kind of—
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship. No one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the heavenly principles.
Very well.
you
Rest assured, Paimon. Thinking about the story?
Yes.
Stories like that. I don't believe in ending.
Как-то.
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Tevat and the Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey. After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born.
Хуесос.
It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky.
Блять. Нахуй я пешком иду.
Oh, and about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Tevat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition.
А тут какой-то рекламщик пришел скам рекламировать, и я его забанил к чертям.
And then there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She too suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui.
Жестко. Так с ними и надо, Санек. Держать в узде гандонов этих. Сказано ж тебе. Пошел нахуй, сказано. Сейчас стоим, кого ждем.
How I wish I could talk to her again. Even if only to hear her say nasty things to me.
Геншин превратился в 2D-платформер, Санек. Опа.
Also, I saw your siblings' story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that he rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines. But I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, he would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in his eyes.
Ether.
Let us speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends.
Наконец-то.
Let the moonlight carry us forth. We are very close
Позволяю.
now.
Позволяю, неси. И кому что, Евгений Чиллим, сиськи?
After this, I'd like to bring some kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time.
Лунный корабль. Ускоряемся. Быстрее.
I remember writing something similar with
Быстрее.
the moon prayer night. I believe it was called
Dodoko's whirligig.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together.
А, мне плыть надо? Нет. Нормально вы без скафандров. А кровь ничего не закипает в космосе?
We're here.
Так.
Over there.
На Луну. Блять. Сфоткаться хотел. О, смотри, гравитейшн. Для подглядывания.
Our spaceship.
Мне так нравится вот это прикол, то, что все там супер перемещаются с помощью магии, там телепорталы какие-то, открывают телепортации, все дела, а перемещение во времени. Они тупо на космическом корабле летали.
It's huge. I suppose that it'll be all right. Huh? The way you feel in this moment. Solitude for me once meant living but that night. Solitude meant throwing away the life.
Columbina.
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me, you will lose nothing by doing so. Look, Tavad is right there. All of our friends are down there, waiting for...
You're right. Thanks.
Чё, теперь надо будет звезду смерти штурмовать нахуй, короче. Да? Чё там увидела-то? Мне покажите.
Finished?
Yeah.
Нет!
Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my besides, I've always wondered how Tavad looks from the...
And what do you think?
Я без маски лучше.
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole day... What about you? What do you think of the truth you found?
Я не знаю.
I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time.
Keep this up, and it won't be long before...
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm much more used to...
I read the spaceship's flight logs. I always assumed that this was my first time in Teyvat. I thought that Ether and I must have been hibernating in space for centuries on end. But the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of Teyvat once...
Flew over?
No. After that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. Some of the data is corrupted, but I suspect that it kept flying for thousands of years. It was only after that that the ship made a forced landing. When Ether found me, he came from outside the ship. Could this mean that he left the ship long before I did? Maybe even during our first pass over Teyvat?
Are you all right?
Yes. I can feel that the truth is coming
как.
together. I remember Ether telling me that when he first arrived in Conria, he could not recall the past. So this might be something that even he doesn't know.
Here, I made some space for you.
Oh!
What is it?
Wait here a moment.
Космическое пиво сейчас принесет.
Hey, Columbina.
Очки напялила. Да ты шуешь. Мне дадут костюм на главного героя?
Is that a new outfit?
An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time. It's a matching pair with Ether's. He always liked this set more.
Huh. I don't... Yes, it's still the same year. Traveler, do you...
Home is... wherever... Yes.
Would you change your answer if Teyvat changed appearance? I mean...
I don't know. The truth is not what matters most to me about
When I was first born, I longed for a home. And when you get something before you're mature enough, I thought that a home was a transaction. You give me, but you and your friends taught me what a true home should look like.
That's because your friendship matters to us.
But after journeying to the distant past where the story began, I realized that it was I who chose. Now, I am glad.
I'm sure your friends are just as glad.
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to Arlecchino. And now, I shall return my Kuvaki to Nodcry.
Wait, but...
I won't. Not this time. The Frost Moon is now... I am only returning to Nodcry the part of me that it needs. Oh.
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
Вот у тебя колечко от Пандоры. Так. Чужеродные ароматные травы. Чужезем, точнее, новые таланты. Шественницы всех типов элементов. Мастер стихии повышается на 6 единиц, кроме того, когда поблизости на поле является дендроеда. Короче... Короче, раскачала меня.
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you.
My power. It feels like it's grown. I can thank you.
You're welcome. I see you as family. Here. This flower is...
Да он же завянет. Как он на Луне вообще существует?
Isn't this a moon prayer?
Yes. Don't worry. I'm finally discovering the joy of gift.
Hey, better... What are you thinking about
Это намек, MacBook хочет новый просто.
Why don't you take a guess?
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's a happy thought.
That's kind of a sneaky down into that. The moon seems so put on the moon. Everything feels so... The haze that once enshrouded the skies has finally been dispersed. I feel like a traveler on a winter's night. I don't have a lot of luggage, but I do have... Next, to start with, I want to stay here just a little. After that, let's...
Хигашиката шлепски.
Clothes bring back so many memories.
Это кайф, костюм мне нравится. Теперь она хотя бы нормально выглядеть стала. Так, что ты мне тут? Костюмчик. Ну это полное говно. А вот это... О, looks like... Теперь она нормально выглядит.
The journey goes on. Like I said, this is not the end.
Давай-ка.
I don't believe... Oh, is that... Most people would probably tell you to pack some warm... In fact, it is home to quite a wondrous heat source. I think I sensed the energy it gave off as I was passing by on a railway train. I also recommend the Korolievsky troupe in Snezhnograd. They give performances quite regularly, and entry was free for harbingers. I liked them a lot. Ice cold. And... That's just the impression that Tsaritsa gives me. I was never able to glimpse what truly lies beneath that icy exterior. In fact, I don't think maybe that's because the Tsaritsa herself has never acknowledged nor accepted that power. There's regret between them. They control a lot of what happens in Snezhnaya. I noticed that the Rooster and Regrator often appeared to get along on the surface. But I wasn't particularly interested, so I tended to keep my distance. Once things settle down in Nodcry, I'd like to explore the... You've told me so many stories about the other places you've been to, and it would also help me learn more about the journey that has made you into the person you are today. Okay. It shall cast down its true moonlight.
Вернитесь на Тейват. Базару Зиро. Как же там базар? Хуй с ним, не буду искать.
to Jean, acting Grand Master of the Night. This preamble is such a pain to write. It's probably high time we got rid of this acting, but I trust that Dern has updated you all on recent events. Hope we did. The good news is, we managed to come together and put a stop to the Doctor's evil schemes. With that, I think it's safe to say that Notcry is finally out. As for the Fatui, not counting the damsel, we found ourselves allied in this instance with both the Knave and Mary. As ever, we
Оплакиваем ее жертву.
making friends rather than enemies. But until
Ой,
we can ascertain
Ишак.
Saritsa's true intentions, the future remains uncertain. In a short while. Wait. How am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in a letter that I'm heading home? Okay, I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home in... I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. I think of Mondstadt daily. P.S. The honorary knight went above and beyond this time. Are there any other honors we can give her? P.P.S. Please be extra nice to Klee for the foreseeable future. I cashed in on the last favor that the Hexen Circle owed us, so we need... Whew. And that, as they say, is all she wrote. And with the moon shining down brighter than ever, I think every...
Что это было? Так, я так понимаю, на данный момент сюжет у меня окончен. Да, мне дали просто побочные квесты. Крутку мне, пожалуйста. Спасибо. Уже 20. Ну, в принципе, неплохо. Отлично, значит... Кстати, сюжета-то здесь так и не было, вот в этом острове. Его добавили для чего? По приколу, чтобы просто игрокам было где бегать новый контент? Или потому что здесь сюжет? Ну, сюжет здесь, наверное, будет дальше разворачиваться. Ладно. Пойду пожру, короче. Время без 22 ночи, а я еще даже не ужинал. Блин, не хватает тысячи. Наверное, я его добью сегодня, этот уровень. Все.